In this video, I will discuss step-by-step process of finding the allowable bending stress of a steel beam. So we have a problem number 1 here. A beam is built up from the following plates: 450 by 20 mm as flanges and 500 by 20 mm as web. All plates are 836 steel with a yield strength of Fy equals to 248 megapascal, and the flanges are continuously connected to the web by means of fillet welds. The beam is simply supported at its end and it's laterally supported only at the supports. Analyze the beam to determine whether it is laterally supported or laterally unsupported, and specify the appropriate section, classification, or beam type if falls under to the following condition. To do that, first we need to draw the FBD muna for our I-beam. We have an flanges and for our flange for our base ng flange we have 450 mm, and for the thickness ng flange naman we have 20 mm. Then sa web naman natin we have 500 mm, and for our thickness ng web we have 20 mm, and for our total depth naman we have a 540 mm. So we go toward the first step. For our first step naman, check if the given section is compact section. To do that, we will use that equation. We need to satisfy both this equation for us to say compact section. Step 1, check if compact section. Compact section. And this is the our equation for our flanges. We have a base ng flange all over 2 times the thickness ng flange. Kailangan hindi siya tataas sa 170 all over the square root ng Fy. Yan. And for our web naman is the depth over thickness ng web. kailangan din rin siya tataas sa 1,680 all over the square root ng Fy. So, we have a 450 ng base ng flange all over the 2 times the thickness ng flange, we have 20 mm. And for our right side naman, we have 170 all over the square root ng 248. To simplify it, we have an 450 all over 2 times the 20 mm. We have 11.25. For our right side naman, we have 170 all over square root ng 248. Ay, 170 all over square root ng 248. We have 10.795. 10.795. Since hindi natin siya na-satisfied, our flanges are not compact. Are not compact. And para naman sa web natin, we have a depth na 540. 540 for our depth, and for our thickness ng web naman, we have 20 mm. And for the right side, we have 1,680 all over square root ng 248. And to simplify it naman, we have 540 all over 20. We have 27. And for the right side, 1,680 all over square root ng 248. We have 16.680. Since na-satisfied natin yung sa web, our web is compact. Therefore, since hindi natin na-satisfied both equation, our first step is a partially compact. Next, for our step 2, we're going to step 2 naman. For our step 2, we need to check if it's laterally supported. Check if laterally supported. For our step 2, we have two equation again. We have an L1 and L2. For our L1, we have an 200 ng base ng flange all over square root ng Fy. And for our L2 naman, we have an 137,900 all over the Fy times the depth all over the area ng flange. Then for our L1 naman, we have 200 times the base ng flange, which is 450 all over square root ng Fy. We have 248. To simplify it, we have 200 times 450 all over square root ng 248. We have an 5715.006. And for our L2 naman, we have 137,900 all over the hours still yield na 248 times our depth, we have 540 all over the area ng flange. We have 450 times 20. And to simplify it, 137,900 all over 248 times the 540 all over 450 times 20. We have 9,267.473. In this case naman, for our smaller value, which is the LC for our smaller value, and for our bigger value naman or larger, we use LU. LC, and this for our larger value, we have LU. LC, LU, smaller value. And this one is our larger value. Yan. So we're done for the step 2. Next is for our step 3. Ay, di mo na pa. Additionally, for our step 2, we have 3 conditions. There are the we have 3 conditions for our step 2. For our case 1, case number 1, when the unbraced length LB does not exceed the value of LC, LB does not exceed the LC. Therefore, we call this laterally supported. Laterally supported. And for our case 2 naman, case number 2, we have when the unbraced length LB exceeds LC but still less than LU. LC LB is not greater than 2 LU. It's called a partially laterally supported. And for our case 3 naman, case number 3, when the unbraced length LB exceeds LC and LU. And LB is greater than LU or LB is greater than 2 LC. Therefore, therefore, laterally unsupported. Now, we're going to step 3 na. Yun, obtain the value of the allowable bending stress for the flexural member. Allowable And for our question, we have a length of 4 meters. So for the number 1, we have length na 400 meters or 4,000 mm. Since nalaman naman natin na partially compact siya, and we need to get muna if laterally supported siya or not. We have a 4,000 per hour unbraced length. Then since our LC or the smaller value is 5,715.006, therefore it is a laterally supported. 5,715.006. Therefore LB is not greater than to LC. Then it's the laterally supported. Since laterally supported siya and partially compact, our bending stress, allowable bending stress is FB is equals to laterally supported and partially compact. Therefore our FB or our bending stress, allowable bending stress is Fy times 0.79 minus 0.0000762 times the base ng flange all over 2 times thickness ng web ng flange square root ng Fy. Fp equals to our Fy is 248 times 0.79 minus 0.000762 times our BF is 450 all over 2 times the thickness ng flange 20 times square root ng 248. To simplify it, we have 248 times 0.79 minus 0.000762 times 450 all over 2 times thickness ng flange quantity times the square root ng 248. Therefore, we have 162.440 162.440 megapascal, and that's our final answer for our number 1, the allowable bending stress. And for our number 2 naman, na may length na 6 meters or 6,000 mm. Since hindi naman nagbago yung ating problem, same pa rin tayo ng mga value ng LC at LU. And our LC is equivalent to 5715.006, and our LB naman is 6,000, and for our LU we have our LU 9267.473, 9267.47. Since nag-fall tayo sa case 2, therefore our number 2 is partially laterally supported. LC is not greater than 6 to LB and not greater than 2 LU. Therefore, partially laterally supported. And for our FB naman, we have or the allowable bending stress, we have FB equals to 0.60 ng FY since partially laterally supported nga siya. By that, we have 0.60 times 248 for our allowable bending stress 0.60 times 248. We have an A 148.8. 148.8 megapascal. And that's our final answer. Then po our number 3 naman. Na may length na 8 meters or 8,000 mm. Since ganun pa rin, di pa rin siya magbabago. Yung LU tapos LC natin. We have 5715.006 8,000 then 9267.47 since same lang sila sa number 2, therefore partially laterally supported pa rin siya. And for our allowable bending stress, we have 0.60 ng Fy equals to 0.60 times 248. Since same lang naman sila, we have a 148.8 megapascal. And that's our final answer for number 3. And for our number 4 naman, na may unbraced length na 15 meters. Na 15 meters or 15,000 mm. In this case, in this number 4, our unbraced length is lumagpas siya sa 9,267.73. Therefore 9,267.473 and 15,000, which is LU and then LB. Therefore it is a laterally unsupported. Since yun nga, yung unbraced length natin is mas mataas siya sa LU natin, kaya siya naging laterally unsupported. And for this naman is we have a conditions again, and to check it we have an equation. We have a square root ng 703 ng CB all over FY is not greater than 2 L over RT than 2 power 3.16330 over FY. Since wala pa tayong RT, we need to get it. And para mas mapadali yung pagkuha natin ng IX, kailangan natin siya, yung ibinatikan natin siyang itumba sa yung figure niya. Bali magiging ganito siya. Yan. Kailangan kapag na-breakdown na natin siya, kailangan dito is 1/3 lang ng planche, which is 250, and then the thickness ng web, web pala to, 1/3 ng web. Then for our thickness ng planche, we have 20, and the base ng planche naman niya is 450. So paano nga ba nakuha yung 250 na yan? Yan, wait lang, calculate natin. We have an A total depth na 540. Then minus natin tira sa 2 times the thickness ng planche natin, we have 20. Yan, we have 500. Then divide natin siya sa 2, we have 250. Ay, wait lang. Ayan, tama lang pala. Ito na, ba't ba inano ko pa? 250 na pala, yan, kalahati ng height ng web, 250. Basta yan. Then to get our inertia, base times height cube over 12. Therefore, our Ix, ang base muna ng web, you have a 1/3 ng 250 times the thickness ng web, 20 cube all over 12, plus sa planche naman natin we have 20 times 450 cube all over 12. for our inertia, moment of inertia. One-third ng 250 times 20 sheep cube all over 12 plus 20 times 450 cube all over 12. We have ano ba dito ang log? We have ganyan 15393. Ano English? Saan ang 151.931 times 10 raised to 6 mm to the fourth. And for our area total naman, you have a 20 times 450 cube plus 1/3 ng 250 times 20. Then have this 20 times 450. Ay, wala palang cube to. Plus 1/3 ng 250 times 20. 10,000. 6.667 mm squared. Then, since nakuha na natin yung moment of inertia and our area total, we have a formula ng radius of gyration na RT, square root ng moment of inertia over area total. For our RT naman, we have this we have our inertia is 151.931 times 10 raised to 6 mm to the fourth all over our area total is 10,666.667 mm squared. Para ma-cancel out yung our unit, cancel natin to. Cancel unit, trace to cancel. magiging unitless na siya. Therefore, our RT equivalent to square root ng 151.931 times 10 raised to 6 all over 10,066.667. We have 119.346. And dyan unit test siya since radius of gyration pwede dito. Since may RT na tayo, check na natin. We need to check if is intermediate beam or long beam. Get natin ito. Copy. Dito naman dito. We need to check if intermediate or long beam siya. Square root ng 703,270. Since wala tayong CB, equivalent lang siya sa 1. Our Fy is 248. And for our length naman is our length is 15,000. 15,000. And our RT naman is 119.346. Square root ng 3516330. CB pa pala ito. CB. Din nga since wala naman nabanggit na CB doon. Equivalent lang siya sa 1 over 248. Para ma-check natin siya if intermediate beam or long beam. We have to compute it muna the L over RT. 1,500 over, and our RT naman is 119.346. We have A 125. 125.68. 684 tama. 685 na. And for our right side naman, we have square root ng 3516330 times yung CB natin is 1.0 over 248. We have A119.075. For our left side naman, we have square root ng 703,270 and 1.0 times 1.0 all over 248. BR53, 53.3.251, 252. Since na-satisfied natin yung condition natin na mas mataas yung L over RT sa square root ng 351,633 CB over FY. Therefore, in this case, it is a long beam. Long beam siya. So therefore, ang gagamitin natin, pagka laterally, pagka siya, intermediate beam, ang gagamitin natin is FB1 and FB3. For our FB1, kapag siya intermediate beam, for intermediate beam natin, we have an equation na FB1 and FB2. For our FB1 naman, FB3, FB3. Yan. For our FB1, we have 2/3 minus FY ng LB over RT squared all over 10.55 times 10 raised to 6 ng CB times FY. And for our FB2 naman, we have FB3 rather. FB3, we have 8 to 740 ng CB all over unbraced length and the total depth all over area ng flange. And for our long beam naman, we have FB2 and FB3. For our FB2, we have 1172 100 CB all over L over RT. L over RT squared. And for our FB3, same lang naman sila, which is 82.743. 82.740 cb LD over area ng flange. Since yun nga, yung nakuha natin is long beam, we use FB2 and FB3. Use FB2 and FB3. And for our allowable bending stress, use FB2, which 1172 100. Guys, CB natin is 1.0 all over. Ang L natin is 15,000 all over. RT is 119.346 squared. Our FB2 is equivalent to 1172 100 times 1.0 all over 15,000 all over 119.346 squared. We have 874.199 ay 199 megapascal. And for our FB3 naman, pinamang natin ito. Then paste. Eight to 740 times 1.0 all over our L, or our length is 15,000 and the depth natin is 540 all over area ng flange 450 times 20. Our FB3 is 82740 times 0 all over 15,000 times 540 all over 450 times 20. We have 91.933 megapascal, and that's our final answer. Ang final answer natin dito is kung sino yung pinakamataas, and that's FB3, 91.93. So yun, that's all. Thank you.